wake up to find Wraith holding a limp body, gingerly pouring out cool water in your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. I don't care if the seagull actually waved at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out.
Oh my god.
But did it wave at you?
Swear it,
Yeah,
swear it,
yeah.
swear it. I swear it.
Wraith nods the nod of someone who just realized that, oh, fuck.
No, there was a seagull.
He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. I know deep down you're disappointed in you also. More than usual.
Yeah.
Oh boy, looks like he's about to monologue. Now you've done it.
Yay!
How do I say this? It's just... honesty is important to me.
Okay.
I've been burned too many times.
That's true.
Something about the word burned makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears, and yet at the same time, dead.
I understand.
Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return.
Oh my god! I feel so bad.
Oh, great. I bet he's got... It's about my special bell.
Oh god.
What? It belonged to my father. He gave it before he and my mother... Well, they had to go away.
Oh no.
Even if I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell.
Philip, no.
It didn't really work.
Aw.
But it's all I have of my family with me.
Wow, Ray, thank you for telling me.
Here, hold it. Caress my bell. Give it a kiss. Wink at it. Take it on a date. Marry it. Whoa. Did Wraithers give you his bell? Sound the alarms. What are you going to do with this thing? Be careful with it. Hold it delicately.
Yeah, delicately.
You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty... Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing?
Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself.
You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean.
The ocean is
Oh
beautiful.
boy. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intently than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth.
I'm ready.
Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary!
And attend each event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities.
That's strictly slotted in for after
Campfire story time.
At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was...
No time for excuses.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for something after that comes from flirting.
Oh my god. Go, go, go! Go. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular.
Fuck, it's us. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule.
That means that we're behind on time for evening activities.
And we only have time for one person to share their spooky story, nighttime story.
Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How would we decide who? Oh, great. We get to decide as a group, and that never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now! I swear I won't be angry. I'll just merely chop your clean head off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate.
Sorry, everyone. I think they were talking about me. But to be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out.
Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true, it isn't fair to pick on the newbie. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously? Has anyone here ever happened on the schedule even once? Has anything ever?
Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your neck head. I'll snap your back head off so quick that I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice.
Who is Cynthia and Donald?
He's messing up their names.
Okay, I was just making sure because it's Philip and Ray. I mean, Ren. What the fuck? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? I don't even know anymore. Call me nobody. His name changed. But we still gotta get started on story time, so...
Connie, who do you think you should go? Ah, oh, damn it. That's a name.
Please pick somebody so quickly that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
Wraith! We're picking Wraith!
Okay.
Picking Philip. We're choosing you, Wraith!
Whoa,
I choose you, Wraith!
This entire experience is carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with catchphrases, will ya?
Aw, it's super effective.
I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is.
You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop.
As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in the story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death, and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. This man was quiet. He kept to himself. Just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing of a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping.
Is he having like a PTSD episode?
From the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger, bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake he had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. "What did you do?" he asked the boss. "I did your job for you." "What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush cars." The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. "Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are?" I don't know," mumbled the young man. "Yes, you do," screamed the boss. "Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I can't take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you do." "No," the young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. "Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls." The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overlooked the snarl on the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him into the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, tuck his fingers in farther, piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed out and pulled. empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to the spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Wraith stares back into the eye sockets of the skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you surely go mad. Damn.
Damn, yeah, I was gonna say. Man, I'm
Awkward
tearing
silence
up.
falls upon the room until...
Make a joke, ask about the story, offer a...
effusive praise?
Yeah, let's go with praise. That was a sad story. What do you want to do then? Do you want to make a joke?
Maybe ask about it?
Oh, okay, we can ask about it, yeah. That poor young man, I wondered what happened to him.
Oh, yeah. We may never know.
Well, wherever he is, I hope he's okay.
There we go. I can't tell, but I think Wraith just smiled. Sorry, it's just weird to see him do it.
No, that was the right choice. High five with that. That was a good
Alright.
choice. That was a good choice.
On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore.
Did slapping sound too bad? So they put lapping.
This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Hey, baby.
Oh, God.
You look lonely. Mind if I join you?
Yes, I do.
He doesn't wait for an answer.
Gosh dang it.
I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can.
I don't like you in Dead by Daylight. I don't like you in this.
You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues. Oh shit. But you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you.
Yeah!
Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because, I guess it's not really my thing. I just know that if you know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. And I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool?
Yes.
And, like, I don't know, whatever, you know?
This sounds like you. That's what this sounds
What
like.
the fuck?
It does. It does. A little bit. It does.
I can pick up women.
Can you?
A dip in the pool with the Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him and offer like that. Just don't forget about our little talk.
I'm gonna do what I want. I don't even care.
You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for a dipping dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump up from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure that your killer companion can handle it. Hey, do you remember my story?
You mean the one you just told like a minute ago?
Yeah.
That sounds like me. Do you remember that? Yeah.
Did you? I mean, like, what did you think of, the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird?
He's weird. He's not weird. I would forgive him.
No, he's not.
I would forgive him.
What do you mean? Like, oh, yeah, that's good.
I'd forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened in his past to lead him to that point. He was just trying to be good.
Yes, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone?
Yes and no, or what do we want to do?
Do we want... I think we should be yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. It's you. It's clearly you.
What? No!
You're carrying around the guy's skull and spine with you right now.
Wraith looks at Azeroth's skull. Then out in the middle of the distance, a long and silence ensues. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly.
Is it cold in the water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes.
Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk. Not since, I heard that story from someone else a long time ago.
The story you just told to us 2 minutes ago?
Exactly. The one that wasn't about me.
We'd be nervous that you were making things awkward when we barged in.
But obviously, we couldn't hold a candle to what was happening here tonight.
Aw, dang! Either way, it's time for bed.
For you, but not us. After you sleep, that's when we party.
Oh,
After spending a day all cooped up in those tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to tend to.
Do we have to pick somebody to sleep with, like a partner?
You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Wraith's story, about the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation is something that will terrify you, something that will make you snap. What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight.
We must apologize for the accommodations.
We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire.
Perhaps some music will put you at ease?
Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob you after sleep.
Aww. Alright. This is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically.
Whatever the pointer stops, that's your result. Suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them.
You went into an Aussie voice, hope you know that.
Shh, be quiet, don't tell nobody. Are you ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that?
Okay, so I just need to, yeah.
Do it again. Away we go! As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it.
I'm gonna wake somebody up. I'm right. Whoa.
Uh...
What number you want?
94? Let's see what's on this station. No.
This sounds like Sonic or something. I don't know.
No. No.
Turn off.
No matter how many things you've listened to, you still... Oh, I thought...
Aw.
Oh, shoot. That's not what I thought. You ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire?
Oh, but Wraith doesn't like to be by the fire.
Right, he doesn't like to be by the fire.
I'm gonna get him anyway.
No.
Oh,
He
come
doesn't like
on!
no, because he doesn't like to be by the fire.
But maybe he wants to stay.
But he doesn't like the fire. He literally said that.
I know, but still.
What if we get some... Will we been focusing
She can
on
sing us
Wraith?
to sleep.
Okay, yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, no, sure.
Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company.
Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Oh.
I knew it, the lullaby! If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do.
You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky, but now you've had the whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd.
Probably because it's the same person voicing it.
Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of an entirety. Me, I guess. I'm just saying that you made a foolish decision.
I told you we should have gotten the Wraith!
And I won't forget. My feelings aren't hurt. I just lost some respect for you. That's all.
Fine. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait.
What?
Oh, you're awake! I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was checking out to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit.
Oh, God.
But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection. 2, the first thing is very important to remember.
Were you drawing me?
Trappa doesn't answer.
You aren't drawing stink lines ready anime, are you?
Still nothing from Trappa. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. I will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in a day for luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun.
And if I don't pick you?
Remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget.
Do we have to?
But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over the about 15 feet on your left. Finally alone, this for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned.
Don't they have, like, chairs you can sit in or lay down in? Like, why are we sleeping on the floor?
Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. Is this one of those reality
Oh,
show
God.
confessional rooms where they show all the contestants talk directly to the camera?
I think the day went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? I do have to say, I do? Okay. Attractive.
Yes!
Mysterious.
Yes!
I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was healed by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my scarf. And that being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer is, who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows a lot more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, it's a buzzkill, and Trapper, where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, but sure, daddy issues martial. Sheesh! Look, I don't need anyone, I'm perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat fine diet of raw deer, beer, and human. And I'm fit as a fiddle. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, oh, literally.
That oh, look! Oh my goodness! Fine! You are you are my little pog chip. That being said, something about the newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on a huge part of this thing called life. Good job, Butter.
Look, I'm always full of rage. The key to knowing how to control your rage so you can use it. I'm a master of self-control. And right now I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. That was funny. Laugh! I said laugh! Damn it! Anyway, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell them though. I want to lead them on a little more. I will make it that much better for me when they're screaming.
I don't want to pick him.
Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to go ahead of myself, really. Invest in something that might hurt me. I don't know. Oh, maybe we'll see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them.
No!
Yeah. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen.
We're picking him! I don't care! We're picking him!
I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself?
Fucking true. That is true. That's why I'm not in a relationship right now. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. Aww.
Damn.
She had nothing to say about it. She's like, I feel nothing for
Y'all all
you.
got childhood trauma.